Today is all about Bo. So as you can see, Bo, my oldest horse, he is 25 years old. That's kind of like the equivalent of a 75-year-old man in human years. So Bo is filthy. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna give him a little bath, a little TLC. He's got long mane over here and the braids are gross. We're gonna redo those. Maybe give him some treats, talk a little bit about Bo because he's been with us his entire life. And then we might get a little majestic montage at the end of him just looking gorgeous. So like I said, Bo's been here his entire life, almost my entire life, 25 years, and he was born in hold. This stall. This is where he was born. Anyway. So basically the origin of Bo, 25 years ago. My dad bought his mom, her name was Libby, for my mom for I think their 10-year wedding anniversary. And she was a bay mare. She was very foundation quarter horse bred. And they were looking for someone to breed her to because they were wanting a ranch horse, barrel horse that was versatile. And so they found his sire, which is a black and white paint horse. Just again, a foundation bred, just all over, you know, good conformation, sound, using horse. Ranch, barrels, speed, agility, long lasting, obviously. So they bred him and they got this beautiful red and white Tobiano Bo.
What is a Tobiano?
A Tobiano is a pattern for an American paint horse. I think it's a pattern of a pinto. So they got like Overo, Tobiano, Tovero, Splash. They've got other stuff too. I'm not a paint person. I just know he's a Tobiano, which I think is where you see on his back. So when the white connects and goes over their back, I think that's what classifies him as a Tobiano. And if they was an Overo, he'd have the color going over his back. So essentially, he's a white horse. No. He looks like a white horse with brown spots versus a brown horse with white spots.
Gotcha.
That's as simple as I can put it. I'm not an expert, but all right. Let me get these out, brushed out, curried. Let's just do like a cute little bathing montage.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm gonna do his mane and tail first so that they sit with conditioner in them while we do the rest of him. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. He looks so beautiful. We gave him some time to dry off a bit. His mane is all luscious and gorgeous. Now we just want to see him be majestic. So we might take some photos as well. But Bo, you got to behave. He's been thinking he's a stallion for the last little bit. I don't know what it is in his old age. He's not wanting to babysit anymore. He's a little grumpier with the little ends, but then he like loves the ladies. So I bet he goes over to Ricky and Sophie. But look at this mane. Gorgeous boy. Anyway, let's enjoy. You aren't a stallion. He's like, look at my mane. Look at my white body. They used purple shampoo on me, ladies. Oh. He's being kind of boring, but one thing about Bo, he's just been the constant here at Running Springs. I showed him as a kid. You know, he's only 4 years younger than me. I'm 29, he's 25. And so there was times where I was like 7 showing him at 3. And then there was times of I'd be showing him in 4-H as a high schooler and he'd be, you know, a 10 or 11-year-old. And we've shown across ranch classes, Western pleasure, all around classes. He's pleasure driven. He's just an all around good boy. He can do everything. And, you know, at times he's been like the go-to trail horse. He's been the go-to babysitter. He's been the one that I teach my babies to pony off of. He's that guy. He's the Running Springs staple. This past year is the first year that we've noticed kind of some health issues, not anything super unexpected. You know, once horses get into their mid-20s, they do start to decline in some areas most of the time. And so he was diagnosed with Cushing's and EPM. Both things we started medication for very quickly. Due to the medication though, he did stop eating for a little bit, and so we had to kind of like work with dosages and figure out what worked for him. But he has started to put weight back on. He's eating his breakfast and dinner super well. He's going outside every day. You know, so there's just little things that we've never experienced before because he's just always been like that guy. He's always been the one that kept weight on, looked gorgeous. I mean, he didn't start showing any type of aging until probably 23. But yeah, he deserves these days of pampering. And so I hope you enjoyed me sharing him with you, and I hope you enjoyed the beauty of the end goal with this bath, because he was nasty and now he looks gorgeous. Also, yes, this was planned. This is Bo with Salem on his butt right here. So Bo merch is available in the KVS merch store. So at katievanslyke.net, we'll have that link straight to Bo merch on the site. We'll have it in the description as well. So he's a fan fave all around. Who are you yelling at? He thinks he's a stallion. I don't know.